Hey everybody, Professor Doom here, and a very, very interesting video has surfaced where someone has explored the inner cave of a Masonic cave that I do believe is the Malheur Cave, owned by the Freemasons in Harney County, Oregon. I did a video on this 7 years ago about this cave and about how it was world famous. It's on private property, so it is used exclusively by Freemasons. It belongs to the Freemasons. Well, someone has explored the interior of the cave, and they found some very interesting objects inside this cave. Now, when we get to review this video, I am going to share with you some of my thoughts regarding the finds that are made. And first, I want to show you this a couple of pieces to this video that I did 7 years ago regarding the location of this cave, how it is world famous, and then we will take a look at the cave video that is just surfaced. So let's take a look at this.
Right down here, right? And take a look. And let's watch as the road goes across this way, right? And we'll lead you up over here and take you to the direction of, if we can find it, right here. Here is this cave that sits right back over here. And let's take a look at the Malheur Cave. Let's get a little closer here. Just to show you, this is indeed, I put the piece right here, Malheur Cave, right? Let's take a look at this Malheur Cave here, and it's got some very, very interesting history behind it. Let's take a look at some of the history of Theodore Roosevelt, the gentleman who was involved in creating in the high double-digit numbers of wildlife refuges and national parks. You could see that the Masons have put their, of course, their compass, ruler and compass logo on the cave to clearly illustrate that they are indeed the owners of this cave. Now, it is interesting that they go on to state right here that their event that takes place at the Malheur Cave is world famous. Not just nationally famous, but we're talking about world famous, where there have been dignitaries from all over the world that have attended some of these ceremonies that take place here at this lodge, here at this cave, the Malheur Cave.
So what exactly are these rituals? What exactly was going on in this cave with all of these dignitaries? And as you saw, that cave is owned exclusively by the Freemasons, and it is on the very depths of the private property behind the Malheur. Yes, I realize that I was mispronouncing it in this video. The Malheur Wildlife Refuge during the Malheur Wildlife Refuge standoff. That's when this video got made. Now you saw the entrance to that cave here in my video. Now let's take a look at the video that is surfaced. And I do believe it is this cave that they explored. And let's take a look at that video.
Symbol. You see that? The Masonic symbol? Are you flipping kidding me? Look at this. Masonic. And gosh darn it. We may not be going much further, but what the heck is this?
You notice that there's a fence with the gate up all at the entrance of this cave. Okay.
Inside is this deep Masonic.
Sorry about the interruption. Wait till he explores the deeper recesses of the cave. Small shoes. Children's shoes. Bones. Some analysis to some of the questions that were posed. He asked, are those animal bones? Well, considering that this cave has been used by Freemasons and it is completely fenced off, it's been used by Freemasons for decades. So if there's a fence, did an animal get through and then close the door behind him? No. Were the Freemasons using animals for some kind of sacrificial ritual? Highly unlikely, because they would have cleaned up their mess afterward. Perhaps. Maybe they wouldn't have. But if it's used exclusively by Freemasons for decades, and they're not about cleaning up their mess, and you have all of these small shoes that are around with these bones, is it child sacrifice that was going on in this cave? And considering that it is on the very back recesses of private property, and they don't expect anybody to go in there and explore, is it perhaps they were doing some kind of child sacrificial rituals in this cave? And this is the evidence of that. I seriously doubt it is animal bones. They definitely had the appearance of being human, at what little we could see of it. And also, if you were Freemasons and it is a ritual, or rituals go on there specifically for Freemasons, they're not children involved in these group attendance, then why are there small shoes there? Obviously, this cave wasn't explored by children and they left behind their shoes after they explored it. That doesn't make sense. So as you see, some very interesting discoveries made with this latest video that is surfaced. Well, I'll let you guys decide all of the answers to this, and you guys can leave your comments in the comment section. Thanks, everybody.